Just putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Alabama. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
That is
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the... Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in on the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
it's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical third down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
Yeah, and third and short, that choose.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown LSU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Every time we speak to
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Gets open down the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out fast. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And the timing just a hair off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. To the air on first down. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the...
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Got to get the defense.
Offense at an empty set. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been
wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Quick spin on the line. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the...
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, create some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He wants a big play here late. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start.
Touchdown, Tigers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.